This is where he lived. This is where he ate and slept. This is his father, a successful tool and die maker before he lost his left arm. Since then, nothing. And here, his mother. On this morning, she tried to cash her 23rd forged check, the one that brought her a prison sentence. And this is the boy. Name, Warren Crystal. Age, 16. And finally, this is where he stole.
His name is Warren Crystal, brother. You remember the report.
A liquor store sold the stuff to older boys.
Yeah, the rest sounds familiar, too. Father indulging in self-pity, refuses to work. Mother can't earn enough, so she forges checks.
But this one's different.
Yes, both parents college graduates. Real brains, too. Mother third in her class. Well, anyway, the boy's been briefed on Rancho.
Thanks. Hi, Warren. I'm Brother Marvin from Rancho San Antonio. Your probation officer tells me that you know about us. Well, I know a little bit about you, enough to suggest you come out and stay with us. What do you think? We have a track team. I noticed you went out for track in school.
I just wanted to learn to run.
Well, maybe you won't always have to, Warren.
The road to Rancho San Antonio. What's it going to be like? Detention home? Reform school? Prison? Certainly it must be one of these the court has sent you to. Been riding a long time. Look up. See where you are.
Here we are, Warren. This is Rancho San Antonio. I think you know we're brothers of Holy Cross, Warren. Many of the boys here are not Catholic, but they use our chapel as they like. You have that right, too. Each dorm has its own counselor, Warren. We'll meet yours later. Of course, all the boys are in school now. School's right here on the ranch. Oh, here's your bed. You can rest up a while, or I can show you around.
There is a pattern to each day. Get up, breakfast, chapel, school, lunch, more school, a ball game, horseback riding, a pattern new and strange. And woven into this pattern, the faces. The other boys, why are they here? Martin Reed, age 15. Father, a professional man. Mother, socially prominent. Martin's offense, both a user and pusher of narcotics. Samuel McGivney, age 14. Father deceased. Mother, prostitute. Offense, truancy, violation of curfew. Frank Gonzalez, age 16. Father, a carpenter. Mother, in state hospital for the insane. Frank's crime, repeated vandalism and car theft. To all of these boys now, Rancho San Antonio is home. It is parents. It is school. It is life. There is no regimentation. Each day is designed to help every boy mature into a substantial citizen. A dormitory has 10 boys, its own counselor and supervisor, its own recreation and lounging room. At Rancho, each boy is the concern of every trained staff member.
It's the same report from all of his teachers. Either a complete disinterest or no ability to grasp.
Well, he can grasp all right. Warren has one of the highest IQs of any boy I've ever seen here.
Now all we have to do is get him to apply it.
That liquor he stole for those older boys, you think it was for the money?
No. He could have delivered papers and made more than they paid him.
All he wanted was their approval then.
Which is all he wanted from his parents.
Doesn't every child? Warren, you've been here over a week now. I suppose the other boys have told you about me? You see, it really isn't important for us to know the reason that you got into trouble. But it is important that you know it. What do you think? Want to try and find out about yourself?
I don't care.
I've seen him 3 times, getting nowhere.
He already has a wall built up around him. The 4 walls of your office
All
are
right, I'm game. Let's throw out the couch and do it on horseback.
Well, it's the only thing he's shown any interest in so far.
Where did you ride before you came here?
No place. They didn't have horses where I lived.
Good luck.
Where was that?
Me?
Where you came from?
I came from no place, ma'am. That's where I came from.
You have a talent for riding. Did your folks ride? Your dad, maybe?
All he ever did was sit and read. That's all he cared about. Yeah, sure, I used to get good report cards. You know, so what? You knock yourself out and who cares?
That was the 3rd time I stole liquor for those guys. Big deal. But you know, they'd burn me up. Let me watch them play cards. Talk about girls with me.
Sure. I knew they didn't really care about me. It's just what I could do for them. It wasn't like with you and Brother and the rest of the people here.
It takes time reaching the boy, letting him learn that he is wanted, that somebody does care. It takes time and a place like Rancho San Antonio to show some boys they have a right to become men in this world. Rancho is home and friend to 90 boys at a time. Boys who are wards of the courts because of broken homes or brushes with the law. These are boys who need only a chance to prove their merits, their ambitions, their skills. They are not confined. They're free. Free to accept the help, understanding, the encouragement someone along the way had forgotten to give. Warren Crystal, like the thousands before him, and the thousands yet to come, needed a friend. He found one here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the film just presented is one taken at random from the files of Rancho San Antonio. Boys such as these are in need of both physical and psychological helps in their overall adjustment. For such helps, Rancho depends in a large part for community chest funds. The chest, in turn, depends on you. Please give till it helps.
I'm Ernest J. Lobeke, 1960 Community Chest Campaign Chairman. These days, a lot of people are saying there are too many charity campaigns. Perhaps you've said it. The truth is there are many charitable campaigns, but that's because of the ever-growing demands for vital health and welfare services. Services which we want to give. Services we want to provide to the people of our town. Whether we came here last week or generations ago, the people of our community are our neighbors. The problems of those in need are our problems. And in the American way, we each want to help solve them. But how to do it? The most sensible economic way is the united way. That is, raising funds for many causes with one campaign, thus saving the time and efforts of volunteers and drastically cutting the costs of solicitation so that the maximum number of dollars goes to the charity to which you contribute. Our community chest is such a campaign. So adequate support of the community chest can keep down the number of charitable appeals, but only if we remember this. The chest isn't just another campaign. It isn't just one cause. It raises funds for 170 separate agencies, 90% of the major causes in this area. It must raise the funds that these agencies need. This year, the chest must raise at least $12 million. Hundreds of your fellow citizens have donated thousands of hours of their time to make sure that every one of the chest's single agencies provide needed services and have sound budgets. They certify that $12 million is the very minimum amount that these agencies need. What will happen if they don't get it? Well, these agencies, created by you and by me to meet real needs in our community, will not let sick children go untreated. They won't let desperate families go unhelped. They'll not fail to serve our youth, nor let dependent children go uncared for. They'll ask for funds and seek them by other means. Separate campaigns. To you and me, this means more rather than fewer charitable campaigns. That's why I'm making this plea for the United Way. But to make the United Way work, we must give enough to our community chest to do the job. Enough for all of the community chest's 170 separate agencies. We must encourage others to do the same. And we must encourage more people to give. If everyone gives his full share, the United Way will work. It will provide the $12 million so desperately needed by the community chest and its agencies. It will ensure maximum dollars for these agencies at a minimum cost. It will work for each of us in preventing additional campaigns. So when you contribute to our community chest, give enough for all its important services. Give your full share, the United Way.